All right, guys, I just wanted to give an update on this account. I started this with just $100 a week. Just wanted to show you how you can grow a portfolio from basically zero to grow your investments over time. This is a Robinhood account. I just want to show you, give you a quick update on what's been going on and what moves I make because I want to make this transparent. I want to show you the exact moves I make, and I just don't want it to be any like guessing or questions and like, oh, how did you do this? I'm basically showing you anytime I come on here and do a trade or buy some shares or even sell, I just want to show you. So let's just take a look at how it's been over the 3 months since I've opened this. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so here we are at the home page of Robinhood. As you can see here, we have today we're up a little over 1%. We have $531 of buying power, which we are collecting interest on. And since I've opened this in the last 3 months, we are up over 22%. So if you wanted to compare this to, let's say, the S&P 500, in the last 3 months, they are up over 17%. So we are essentially beating the S&P 500. So that's because we bought pretty low on a couple of companies here. We bought pretty low on Google and SoFi, which are running pretty good. In the last month, SoFi is up over 43%. I would buy some shares, but it's pretty expensive right now. So we're just gonna ride this out, see if it comes down. If it doesn't, just let it keep going up. Google is a little slower, but it's still growing some money here. Let's see. Last month, Google's down in the last month. Over the 3 months, it's up over 13%. All right, so that's not bad. Google's gonna get some steam soon here. And the other one we have is SCHD, which is an ETF, which is basically you're holding a basket of companies, as you can see here. And these are the company it holds. So you essentially have shares in all these companies, and it also pays you dividends, which we are reinvesting. And over the last 3 months, we are up over 8% on this. And we have automated, I think it's $20 a week that we're putting this money into this automatically. So that is just out of sight, out of mind. This is going to be your retirement option stock that's going to be giving you dividends when you retire. So let's go back here. I wanted to make some moves today. I'm gonna make a couple of buys. This is my pick list here, which I've already been through these companies, looked at what their value is. You gotta have to do the same when you're picking stocks and when you're investing in your own portfolio. You're basically being the manager of your own your retirement account. So the stock market's been pretty high up there. Everyone's buying. We're gonna make a couple of picks today. I want to be safe and at the same time make a couple of risky trades. But first, we'll play it safe here. There is an ETF here that I want to start buying. We're gonna pick up. Let's do one share for now. So we're gonna do one. And before I do this, I just want to show you real quick. So this is another, it's similar to SCHD, but this invests in different companies. So this is more technology, AI heavy. So you got Nvidia, which is the number one company in the world right now. I think they just reached $4 trillion or something like that. And then you got your other blue chip stocks, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. So you're basically owning a share of all of these in one fund. And what I really like about this one is the expense ratio. This is very cheap. compared to the other funds out there. So we're going to go ahead and buy one now. It's going to go into effect tomorrow, but we'll see it on the next time when we do this update. So review order. Error price ensure. Okay, it's telling me to. So we're not doing a limit order. We're just going to do a buy order. I'm just going to buy whatever it is in the morning, whatever price it is. So we're going to buy one. Trade now. Review order. Ensure the value is. Oh, okay, so it's want me to pick a price here. So the bid and ask price. So let's just go ahead. Let's just do 73. Let's do 73.62. If it doesn't go through, we'll buy it next time. Order, you're replacing a good. Okay, yeah, buy. Done. All right. Another one I wanted to do, which is a little risky, but since I did my last video on options trading last time, we're gonna pick a car stock company. So this has been beaten down, as you can see here, but there's news that this company just moved into Europe. This is a Chinese company, and I think they're going to be opening or going into the US market this year. So as you can see, this company is not profitable, but we're gonna go ahead and do an options contract on this. So we're gonna go to Trade Neo Options, and we are gonna go all the way to 2027. Now, as you can see here, so this is what we can afford on options. Usually options is for that far out, you're paying like in the thousands. So let's go ahead and do, we want to look at the break-even price. So right now the share price is 372. When you scroll down here, this is, we're in the money. So let's see what the break-even price is here. Where is it at? Let's see. 435, 451, 377, 292. As you can see, it gets more expensive. So let's go ahead and do the 2.5, 4.35. And I think this will reach this point in basically a year and a half. So let's go ahead and buy this. All right, so we're gonna go actually with the $3.50 strike price. So we're gonna click review order. So as you can see, it's $140. And if you scroll, let's go back. If you scroll down here, as you can see, the price is at right now, it's $3.72. As the price moves up past $4.90, that's when you start making profit. Okay, so let's go ahead. So this is a long-term hold. So let's go ahead and review order, submit, and there we go. We got a contract. Now there's one more move I wanted to make. All right, so the other move I wanted to make is, I know you can't look at the news without looking at the price of Bitcoin or these other cryptocurrencies. Now, Bitcoin is at its all-time high. I have some shares of XRP in my other portfolio, but I want to buy up some Ethereum. Real quick, if you guys want to look up what Ethereum is, just see what the differences between Bitcoin and Ethereum are. I think Ethereum has a little bit more growth, but obviously Bitcoin's unstoppable. So, but let's go ahead and buy a few shares of Ethereum here. This is just to diversify our portfolio a little bit. We got to get into the crypto space because obviously it's booming right now. So let's go ahead. All right, well, I got to read this real quick and just hit accept. We'll get past that. All right. All right, so obviously we can't buy Ethereum. We can't buy one share of Ethereum because it's $2,950. So this is why we're going to buy in dollar amount. So we have in our buying power, I believe, let's see, 318 available. I like to keep some money in there. So let's go ahead and let's only buy a little bit. Let's do $50. Let's do 50 here. All right, so we're going to buy $50, review order, and submit. All right, guys, so that was it for this video. I wanted to show you the moves I was making in my portfolio. We're going to come back probably in a few weeks just to check up on this. Thanks for watching. Like I said, just do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you how to invest and manage your own portfolio. So hopefully you get something out of this. All right, until next time, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.